Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome to the second part of chapter thermodynamics. In this part we will discuss type of processes. So an operation which brings about change in the same of the system in the state of the system is called thermodynamic process or simply a process. A thermodynamic system may undergo following type of processes. Number 1 is isothermal process. The process occurring at constant temperature is called as isothermal process. For such a process, change in temperature, that is delta T, is 0. Means if any type of process is occur and during that process there will be no change in temperature, then that type of system will known as isothermal process. Next one is adiabatic process. The process in which no heat is exchanged between the system and the surrounding is called a adiabatic process. Means if there is a system is performing, but during this system performance there is no change of any type of heat release or absorb, then it is known as adiabatic process. Means delta Q equals to 0. Next, isobaric process. The process which occurs at constant pressure is called as isobaric process. Means during the process the change in pressure will be equal to 0, then it is called as a isobaric pressure. Next one is cyclic process. Next, isochoric process. The process occurring at constant volume is called isochoric process. Means change in volume should be 0, then it is known as the isochoric. And cyclic process, when initial and final state of the system in a process are same, then the process is called as cyclic process. In such a process the system undergoes various process and returns back to its initial state. Since internal energy capital E and enthalpy capital H are the function of state, and we have that delta E equal to 0, delta H equal to 0 in a cyclic process. Means if any system in a cyclic system, means go from initial to final and return into final to initial, then at that condition the change of energy means delta E equal to 0 and change in enthalpy, that is delta H, equal to 0, then that system will known as cyclic process. Okay, it is a graphical representation of all type of processes. If you draw the graph between pressure and volume, so according to isochoric, delta V equals to 0, isobaric, delta P equals to 0, isothermal, delta T equals to 0, and adiabatic, delta Q equals to 0. Okay, in a cyclic process you can say isobaric, adiabatic and isochoric system will be performing in this direction. Now, reversible and irreversible process. So, when process is carried out infinitesimally slowly in such a way that each step remains in equilibrium with the previous step and the process could be reversed at any stage, is called the reversible process. Means any type of process in which anything converted from one side to another side and then it again from another side to come back into one side, then it is known as the reversible process. You can see in case of a chemical reaction, when a reactant AB converted into C and D, and when these C and D again convert into AB, then it is known as reversible process, and it is noted by two headed arrow. Okay, an irreversible process, a process is said to be irreversible when the above condition is not followed. Means when a reactant converted into product and this product will not again into reactant, then this process will known as the irreversible process. Now, concept of heat and work. So first is heat, the form of energy exchange between a system and the surrounding when the two are at different temperature is commonly known as heat. Okay, so heat is the exchange of energy between the system and surrounding. Now the amount of heat gained or lost by a system is represented by symbol Q. So Q is represents the heat. Sign convention of heat. So according to the international conventions, Q is regarded as the positive when heat is absorbed by the system, and it is regarded as negative when heat is lost by the system. Thus, heat absorbed by the system equals to Q is positive and heat lost by the system Q is negative. So when Q is positive, the energy is supplied to the system. On the other hand, when Q is negative, then energy is lost by the system. For example, if we supply 50 kg of heat to the system, we write Q equals to plus 50 kg. And if the same quantity of heat is transferred from the system to the surrounding, then we would write Q equal to minus 50 kg. Okay? Unit of heat. So heat change are generally measured in calories, kilocalories, joules, kilojoules, and SI unit of heat is joule and kilojoule. Okay, now work. So what is the work? It is another mode of in transference of energy. The term work usually refers to mechanical work which is said to have been done if the point of application of force is displaced in the direction of the force. So work is equal to applied force into displacement of the point of application. If you apply any force of any object, then it will displace from its original position. Then you can say that is work is done on this system. If F is the magnitude of the applied force and dl is the displacement of the point of application in the direction of force, then the work done is given by W equals to F into small d and small l. Okay. Now meaning of work: intensity factor or capacity factor. So mechanical work is a particular mode of transference of energy. Some other mode of transference of energy are heat energy, electrical energy, and chemical energy. Whatever be the form of energy, and hence the work is always composed of following two factors. Number one is intensity factor and number two is capacity factor. The product of these two factors given the energy or work. So energy equals to intensity factor into capacity factor, and work equals to intensity factor and capacity factor. So both are the same things. Okay, thank you. Have a nice